So this Waterpik water flosser comes in a box like this. Let's get it open and see what's inside of it. Comes with a quick start guide, a user's manual, and the device itself. Inside of here, there's a bunch of different attachments. Let's check them out. This is the standard attachment right here. You actually get 3 of these, 1 you can use and 2 replacements. Here's the PIC pocket tip. This one's used to deliver your treatments down into the periodontal spaces. So say you're going to put this tip right here down in between your gums and your teeth, and you're going to shoot down either some antibacterial solution or maybe just some water. And the tip of it has a pretty rubbery feel. It's not like it's jabbing at you or hurting or anything. Here's the orthodontic tip. This one has like a bristly end to it. This one is used along the gum line, and then you just pause in between your orthodontic brackets and things like that and give them a little scrub while the water's flowing. Here's the plaque seeker tip, kind of the same concept, but different types of bristles right here. This one's used more for going in between the teeth and down into those hard to reach areas. And here's the toothbrush tip. I don't think I really need to explain this one. The device itself stands about 8.5 inches tall. At its widest point, it looks to be about 6 inches wide and somewhere around 5 inches deep. And the power cord stretched out reaches about 53.5 inches. And if I extend the wand handle out from the device, it comes out to about 39.5 inches. You can see this cord extends out nicely and retracts really, really well. Sometimes cords like this can be quite a pain, but I actually really like how easy it is to get this one right back in there and then set back onto the device. I love it. And you can see how easy it is putting this on here. Actually, this is going to be my first try at this, and I think I already know how to do it, so I've not even done it before. So you just click it on, there you go, and then you probably push up on this to get it off. Yep, just like that. See, super easy. I only had to guess at that one. Click. That's really satisfying. Click. You can see this lid pops up and off comes this little container here. This little reservoir has a measuring system here that goes up to 21 ounces. I like that it's bigger than some other devices because there are some like Waterpik or water flosser devices out there that have smaller canisters than this, so you end up having to refill them while you're using them. This is nice and big. I don't think we're going to have to refill this when we're using it. And when we use it, you can see it'll be really easy to use. There's a power button here, a mode button here, and then it looks like actual power control right here. So this is a really simple device, and I love how intuitive it is right out the box. So to use this, all you have to do is remove the reservoir and fill it with warm water. I highly recommend you do not use cold water because your gums will not be happy with you. If you like, add in your favorite dental mouthwash, and now you can plug it in, press the button to turn it on. It's a little bit noisy, but don't be alarmed, that's just the pump working correctly. And from there, it's got 2 modes, the full on mode and the massage mode. I just like to use the full on mode because I feel like it gives me the best clean. You can also adjust the power of it to turn it down if you want. I just like it on high power. You might want to use the massage mode if you have more sensitive gums than me. And I mostly like using the toothbrush head on this. And that's because I've basically just replaced my evening toothbrush routine with this Waterpik. To get the flow going out of the head, you just flip this on, and I would do this while it's in the sink at first. Make sure it has full pressure, turn it off, put it in your mouth, and then turn it back on. Now I would definitely clean over top of a sink, and I would not be wearing the clean clothes that you plan on wearing for the day because this can make a mess. But to minimize the mess, just keep your mouth slightly open to allow for the release of the solution. There is a timer on it. It pulses at about 30 seconds and then at a minute, and then it runs for another minute if the tank is totally full. So in total, it runs about 2 minutes on a full tank. Now when it's finished, I would put the nozzle below the reservoir and let it drain out for a minute, just to make sure that nothing gets stuck in the tube. Then I remove the reservoir and I rinse it. I rinse the brush and I let it all dry out. Now for a deeper clean every 1 to 3 months, you just want to add warm water as before, along with a tablespoon or 2 of white vinegar, and just let it run through it. And then you just want to rinse that out with another reservoir of water. Now for the handle and the tips like this, you can just soak these in a mixture of water and vinegar for about 5 minutes. And then make sure to give those a rinse, and if you want to wash the reservoir, just use warm soapy water. So I actually got this because I have a permanent brace on my bottom teeth here that really needs help staying clean. And it's really been helping me go to bed at night feeling like I'm getting a professional clean, and I feel like it's been helping with that buildup that I get underneath that permanent brace. Now the first time that I used it on high pressure, I was a little surprised at how high the pressure was. It was a little bit shocking, but I did get used to it by the second time that I used it. Now I think this is going to be good for anybody who wants a device like this that has a larger tank that isn't going to empty out midway through, because this one does have a larger tank than some similar devices. It's also good for anybody who wants to have a wide selection of different nozzles to use while they're cleaning their teeth. I obviously prefer this toothbrush head. But most of all, it's good for anybody who just wants a nice, clean, professional feeling that you can't get unless you go to the dentist.